the session. The first presentation, please. The first presenter is Mr. Takashi Yoshida. The title is Study of the Relationship between Meridians by Correlation Analysis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This time, my theme is Study of the Relationship between Meridians by Correlation Analysis. Introduction. Classical acupuncture theories are experimental properties obtained through many years. Five-element theory in classics, such as Lin Shu and Nanjing, explains that there is a close relationship among food, fire, earth, matter, and water. These have production and restorative sequence relations. Key emptiness or fullness in which Zhang or Wu is diagnosed based on personal sensation using a pulse diagnosis. Consequently, it is difficult to quantify and highlight the relations, and it is also difficult to study production and restorative sequence relation scientifically, not conceptually. On the other hand, cutaneous electrical resistance is innervated by sympathetic nervous system, and it means that measuring the cutaneous electrical resistance is indirectly measuring the activity of sympathetic nervous system. It is advocated that measuring 24 points in both sides of hand and foot can figure out the abnormal region of the body in deodorant measurement. This suggests that effective diagnosis and treatment can be allowed by clarifying the relation among 12 deodorant, also known as meridian. Takano et al. Reported that the relation of production and restorative relation of meridian show high correlation resulting from the study of deodorant measurement data about production and restorative sequence of meridians. Nagatani mentioned that production sequence and restorative are the direction that occur easily through his study of moxibustion on each deodorant. This time, to verify both theories, we studied the relation among deodorant by correlation analysis of the measurement current values on each deodorant represented points of 241 subjects. Objectives. The relation between the electric current measurement values on 24 deodorant representative points of 241 volunteer subjects was studied with correlation analysis to clarify the deodorant nature. Subjects and methods. Electric current value was measured with neurometer on 24 deodorant representative points of 241 volunteer subjects who were out and inpatients of Keika in Sashino Hospital. The measurement values were studied with correlation analysis using statistical analysis software, EZR. From February 21st, 2015 to May 31st, 2016, 144 male, average age 58.8 plus minus 60.3 years old, and 97 female, average age 60.8 plus minus 17.8 years old. Those subjects were examined. This figure is measuring device. This is called neurometer. Neurometer Royal 8 made by Developtive Device Works was used for the measurement. Adjusting 12 volt and 200 microampere when the measurement moisture electrode. This is cathode. And the indifferent electrode. This is anode. Was short-circuited after having led the subject to take the rest in spine position for 20 minutes prior to the measurement, and the results will analyze the correlation. This figure is Yodorak representative points. These 12, both sides 24 points were measured. Lung, Taigen, pericardium, Daigyo, heart, Shinmon, small intestine, Yokoku, triple heater, Yochi, large intestine, Yoke, spleen, Taihaku, liver, Taisho, kidney, Suisen, bladder, Sokkotsu, gallbladder, Kyukyo, and stomach is Shoyo. Data analysis. Correlation analysis using EZR, that is a statistical analysis software, was conducted. On the measurement values on right and left represented the measurement points in hand and feet to look at the relation among Yodoraku. The statistical significance level was decided less than 5%. Ethical considerations. The measurement was conducted following to the agreement of the volunteer cooperation after the explanation of the purpose and content to the subjects. Results. Look at this table, please. Good correlation coefficient R larger than or equal 0.8 was demonstrated between lung and pericardium, pericardium and heart, heart and pericardium, small intestine and triple heater and large intestine and triple heater, spleen and bladder, liver and stomach, kidney and bladder, bladder and spleen, gallbladder and stomach and liver. This figure is correlation between Yodoraku. Contrasting density of the color suggests the size of coefficient correlation. Although the correlation between hand and foot and foot was strong, but not hand and foot. It was demonstrated high correlation of R larger than or equal 0.7 to 0.8 among spleen and kidney and spleen and bladder. R larger than or equal 0.7 to 0.9 among liver and gallbladder and liver and stomach. This figure is production sequence of solid and hollow organs. The correlation coefficient in production sequence relation of both solid and hollow organ was weak. This figure is restorating sequence of solid and hollow organs. Each correlation coefficient in restorating sequence relation of heart and lung are equal 0.81. Spleen and kidney are equals 0.77. Gallbladder and stomach are equal 0.81. Small intestine and large intestine are equal 0.88. Those were comparatively strong. Discussion. It was groped for the possibility of the new meridian selection or point prescription by the study of physiological relation among Yodoraku. Treatment of lung Yodoraku was suggested, the possibility of the effect on other 5 Yodoraku. Because lung Yodoraku demonstrated the high correlation that R is more than 0.8 with pericardium, heart, small intestine, and large intestine. Coefficient correlation in hand was high in group and young group adjacent to the point of contact in the dermatome C6, C7, and C8 of young meridians, also effective for young meridian in hand. High coefficient correlation such as R larger than or equal 0.7 to 0.8 was shown among spleen, kidney, and bladder. And R larger than or equal 0.7 to 0.9 among liver, gallbladder, and stomach. In addition, it was supported that the measurement points of spleen, kidney, and gallbladder locate in the border area of the dorsum of root and soul, which were influenced by the psychogenic perspiration. Both Zhang and Hu resulted no production sequence because of the low coefficient correlation as shown in this figure. Coefficient correlation in restraining relation between heart and lung R equals 0.81, spleen and kidney R equals 0.77, gallbladder and stomach R equals 0.81, and small intestine and large intestine R equals 0.88 was high. Regarding meridian, spleen and stomach had an exterior-interior relation. Spleen had a restraining relation against kidney and bladder, and the stomach had a counter-checking relation against liver and gallbladder. The reason of the high coefficient correlation was supposed that the dermatome of liver, spleen, and kidney are in L4, and gallbladder and stomach are in the same dermatome as one. Although large intestine and small intestine are in a different dermatome, it showed a high coefficient correlation. Conclusion. The following conclusion was obtained by the statistical analysis of the electrical measurement of a production sequence and restraining sequence of 5 elements relation. Number 1, although the correlation between hand and hand and foot and foot was strong, hand and foot was weak. Number 2, the possibility was suggested that treatment of single lung meridian can give effect on 5 meridians because lung meridian has strong relation with cardiac, heart, small intestine, triple-heater, and large intestine. Number 3, it was supposed that the measurement points of spleen, kidney, and bladder meridian is influenced by the psychogenic perspiration because they locate in the border area over the dorsum of root and soul. Number 4. The correlation coefficient in production sequence relation of both solid and hollow bone was weak. Number 5. Each correlation coefficient in restraining sequence relation of heart and lung R equals 0.81, spleen and kidney R equals 0.77, gallbladder and stomach R equals 0.81, small intestine and large intestine R equals 0.88 was comparatively strong. Number 6. Stomach meridian demonstrated counter-checking relation with liver meridian and gallbladder meridian. That's all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for interesting presentation, Mr. Yoshida. This presentation statistically shows the correlation between meridians. We have 5 minutes for discussion. Does anyone have any question or comments? Please state your name and your affiliation before then. Please.
Thank you very much for your impressive presentation. My name is Naoto Ishizaki from Meiji University of Integrated Medicine, and I would like to ask you, what do you think is the best, the ideal correlation coefficient between the meridians under the best condition of the patient?
As I mentioned earlier on it, lung and pericardium, both are very high correlation. And clinically, I suggest that clinically, I think the important thing is here. Treatment of lung drug was suggested.
But it's closely related, I mean, significantly related with the most of the other meridians, right? So, but what I'm asking is that hypothetically, under the best condition of the body, what is the ideal correlation coefficients maybe should supposed to be maybe 1, all the correlations supposed to be 1 under the best condition of the patient.
I see.
Because all the meridians, all the responses are balanced under the correlation between, of 1 perfect correlation, linear. I don't know if it is linear or what, but
Thank you for your good question. Just a moment. As I said, this combination is good, I think. Just a hypothesis, but these are good conversation to treat.
So the correlation, all these meridians are, the response is correlated under the best condition of the patient. Perfectly healthy. If the patient is perfect in health status, the correlation is supposed to be 1.
We measured patients, not healthy patients, not healthy.
Right.
So I don't know about that.
This is kind of hypothesis.
Yes.
What do you think is the good condition? I mean, regarding the correlation between meridians, all the meridians are supposed to be balanced. So the correlation between the meridians is supposed to be 1 or close to 1, the better. Or close to 0, worse.
I don't know, because I didn't compare those.
Right.
Maybe I think the issue of yours will become the issue in the future.
Okay.
Not now. Thank you.
Sorry, time is limited. I'm afraid there is no time for a question. I'd like to move on to the next presentation. Thank you very much, Mr. Yoshida.
Thank you very much.